What's up, beautiful people, and welcome to another episode of Don't Keep Up with the Joneses. 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 Yes, and I am so excited to be here with you all today because it is going to be an awesome, fabulous video. And as y'all know, I've been doing this whole pallet deck renovation and things like that. So this video is all about a bench made by 2x4s and pallet boards, okay? 2x4s and pallet boards. Let's go over there to the pallet deck. Let me show you what I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna gather the wood so we can get this party started, all right? All right, so thanks to lovely subscribers and viewers like you. Quick plug, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel down below. Click that red button, turn to a gray button, and we'll just have some fun together, okay? Make sure you hit that bell notification. But anyway, thanks to you all, we have come up with some various ideas on what to do with this pallet deck. And this video, again, is all about making an L-shaped pallet seating, okay? Seating that I'm gonna build, and then I'm gonna build a table, then I'm gonna build a bench. It's gonna be like all special by the end of this situation. Now, some of you may be trying to figure out, why are you building the bench before you finish out what everything looks like? Well, I'll come to find out when I build the bench what boards and things I actually have to cover up, because maybe I can leave some things open like this because it will be covered by the pallet bench. So again, just other things you can do while you're building things for your pallet patios and things like that. Just think ahead. Just try to do as much as you can do before you do the groundwork, because it can get tricky, dicey, and exhausting, to be honest. So I have to get the boards into the garage so I can do some cutting. I'm gonna start off doing the frame first, then I'm gonna build the legs, and then I'll put the pallets down that will be used as seating, such as, like my chair situation. So that is what I'm gonna do. That is what we'll do together. As you watch, I'll do, and I'll do as you watch. All right, so let's go ahead and get these boards into the garage. Now that I have all of my wood necessary for the framing and even the legs of the pallet bench, again, like I said, I'm using 2x4s and I'm gonna use pallet boards for seating. So, to my pallet people, this is the one time that I'm actually using both. Usually I'll use straight pallets material to make pallet creations. However, this time I need a sturdier approach, so the 2x4s is the way that I'm going to go. So now that I have everything here, I'm gonna just go ahead and lay out my layout for the frame on the ground, and then make the necessary measurements so I know which necessary cuts I have to make on my saw. And then from there, I'll go ahead and drill everything together. Let's go ahead and get this framework laid out, and then we'll go from there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so here you see the L shape that I was speaking of laid out here on the floor. So this is the L shape. Now I will put a support beam from there to there, connecting these two in the middle. And then of course you have to have the end pieces and then end pieces, which I'm looking to make my bench 17 inches wide. So that is a sitting bottom area of 17 inches itself. Of course, this being the same. And then on the back, I'm gonna have the pallets in the back of it as the back support on the long L side, and then on one piece of the short L, and having one side open like a bench type seating, or lounging if you so choose to lounge that way. But that is the format for the L shape. It's the framework for the L shape. So now let me go ahead and do some cuts, because not all pieces are the exact same length. That's because of course we want symmetry, we want harmony, we want unity, so cuts are necessary. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the necessary pieces for the pallet bench itself, and we'll come back for the assembly part of all of that. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, I was having trouble with getting my measurements on this part of the video. I was having trouble trying to figure out this last board length. So what I'm gonna have to do is go ahead and drill this L part of the pallet bench together. I'm gonna go ahead and drill this part in so I have accurate measures for this part. Now I'm not gonna put it all together here. I'm gonna put together on the deck itself so that it's heavy and I don't have to lift it and it could be stationary where it's gonna be, things like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and drill this part and then we'll do the other half, and then hopefully I could do the legs. Then from the legs, I'll show you the back, and then from the back, I'll show you the seats, and then we'll be bonito before we stain it in, paint it, and all that good stuff. So let me go ahead and do that part. Now that I have the frame together, ladies and gentlemen, now I have to do the legs. The frame is together and now I have the legs. And what I've decided to do is do 16 inches for the height. So I've already gone ahead and measured out 16 inches on the board, on the 2x4s that I'll cut. So I just have to cut those bad boys. Once I do that cutting, then I'll go back to the pallet deck itself in the backyard where I'll look to assemble everything together. Now, what I'm doing for support purposes is for the front legs for the pallet bench, I'm going to double it up. So I have two, so I'll put two 2x4s together, drill them together, and then drill that part to the frame. So it'll be two together, drill to the frame, just for support purposes. Now, I've read and seen that you don't necessarily have to do that, but the safety of my family and friends that will visit, I'm doing that, taking the extra necessary precautions to make sure safety is our #1 priority here at the Jones family. So that is what I'll do. Cut, and I'll be in the back, man. And again, if you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and do so before the end of this video. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification, because not only am I doing this pallet bench, but I also have a pallet table to do. I have another seating area to do, chairs to make, pallets to paint, all different kind of things, and you want to be a part. So let me go ahead and cut while you subscribe. I do my part, you do your part, and we'll have fun at the end. All right, let's go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so now that I have all the necessary ingredients for a pallet bench here on my pallet deck, which is over here, all that good stuff, now I'm going to assemble the legs, and then I'm going to do the backing, and then once I assemble the front legs and the back backing, which be on the lookout for how that takes place, and then I can go ahead and lay the pallet boards across the seating area. And then, my friends, we will have a completed pallet bench seating area that I will be so excited to have done, because honestly this one is no joke. So if you're looking at making this project happen at your home, please set aside no less than 3 hours. No, I'm not trying to scare you, I'm just trying to be honest. No less than 3 hours. Make sure those things, you know, because it's gonna take some time. But anyway, let's go ahead and attach the other side of the frame. So that's one side of the frame, that's the part that I put together. I'm gonna go ahead and attach the two, and then from the attachment, then I will go ahead and put the legs on them, and then I'll do the backing. Progression, baby, progression. So excited. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. here's a little tip that I'm going to give you all if you are working solo as myself on doing this project. What I did was take the L shape, I just flipped it upside down so that I can drill from the bottom, and then when I flip it upside right, it'll be the right way I want it to be, and then I'll be able to put it to the back end. Okay, too much. Okay, too much. Okay, let me go ahead and drill the front post in, and then I'll connect it to the backing, and then we'll be one step closer to completion. Already gave you a tease. Let's get it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so it just took a little hard work and dedication, but look, the bench is starting to take form, take shape, starting to look like what I want it to look like in the outcome, which is a seating area. So now you see the backing that I'm looking to attach to the pallet bench itself, which are pallets. Y'all already know I had to incorporate my pallets. One fell, but there will be 1, 2 going the length of the long way, and then 1 going the short way, with the idea that, you know, beyond that you can lounge, just sit and things like that. The grill will be right behind it, so that might just be my little sitting area while the grill is cooking what is cooking on the grill. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and attach the backs, the backing, which is the pallets, to the 2x4s. To do that, I'm gonna use the 2.5-inch screws. It's not as long. Let me just make sure. That will do it. I can attach the 2x4s to the pallets by way of the 2.5-inch screw. Now, again, the way I attach the two 2x4s together is with 3-inch screws. So you'll need 3-inch screws, 2.5-inch screws, and then a smaller screw to attach the pallets to the 2x4s, and so forth and so on. So let me go ahead and do that. We'll have a construction framework, and then just the seating aspect, which will be pallet boards. Whew. Such a mouthful, but anyway, gotta do what I gotta do, and make sure you subscribe while I'm doing what I'm doing. Scroll down, click the button, and scroll back up, because you don't want to miss what the end outcome will be. All right? Ladies and gentlemen, the pallet bench has taken shape. It has taken form, and God knows I'm so excited to be at this point in the video. And I just want to say I added the bottom rails at the bottom just to add extra support. You can never have enough support. That is something that I did learn with my chairs that I made. I did one with the bottom support and one without, just to get a feel. And actually the one without the bottom support is starting to cave in on the back end. So make sure you have those extra support bottoms and things like that, just to keep everything integrally sound, okay? And that's what it's all about. Okay, so now that I just shared that piece, I'm gonna go ahead and get my pallets, get the boards, put it across. I really won't bore you with what that all looks like, because I've done videos cutting boards, taking pallets apart. I'm gonna use a hammer, just so you know, nothing new. Just hit it, I'm gonna cut them. After I cut them, I will apply them, and then I'll be back with the application process and then the finished product. Oh my gosh, what excitement I will have sitting on my pallet bench. Oh my gosh, it's pretty cool. Like this, I don't know if you've seen the couch that I did, but the pallet couch wasn't what this is. This looks like a finished product. And shouts out to all the comments. I do read the comments. We do read the comments. Shouts out to the comment that said, does he actually finish any projects? Honestly, I think I do sometimes, and most times I think I do. However, this time I know I finished it once it's all done and buttoned up and all that good stuff. So without further ado, I'm gonna stop boring you with my words and entertain you with my actions, okay? So let's go ahead and get to it. Ladies and gentlemen, I am finally finished with my pallet bench, and I must say your boy is highly satisfied with the outcome of what it is. Now, tell me you don't like what you see, and I'll figure out how to correct your comment, okay? Because ladies and gentlemen, this is plush. This is everything that the previous pallet couch wasn't. I got backing that I need. Oh man, this is comfortable. And quite honestly, I really don't need cushions. Like, cushions could be brought out if necessary, but at the end of the day, once I sand it, stain it, and paint it, I feel like this will be the piece that grounds my pallet deck in the backyard. So, you all, I am very happy. Now, the part that I didn't show you all, which was honestly the most time-consuming part of it all, was cutting these boards. Like, they're 20 inches long, 20 inches long, and I had to break down so many pallets. Like, I actually used probably about 4 pallets to make the seating for this pallet bench or whatever. So keep that in mind if you're trying to create something as big as this. The dimensions, it's about 8 feet long on the longest way, which is this one right here. That's 8 feet long. And then this one right here is probably about, I forgot the exact measurements, but I'm gonna assume it's about 4 feet. So about 8 feet by 4 feet, total measurement, things like that. So another check off of things to do for my backyard pallet deck. Again, brought to you by you, done by me. In other words, it was your idea. I just put my hands to it, like straight lounging. I am lounging, y'all. Look. I am straight lounging, enjoying myself already. Like, it's a movie. It's a movie. And I haven't placed it where it ultimately will rest and sit, but I will. I'm just tired, to be honest. I am very tired. It took me everything to make it to the end. I honestly made it to the end of this video for you. Like, I wanted to quit so many times. I'm hungry. But anyway, that's neither here nor there, because it doesn't really matter. It's done. It's finished. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. It is done. So, at the end of the day, thank you for making it to the end of this video. If you haven't already done so, go ahead and subscribe, like this video, comment below if there's anything that you have any questions about or anything you think I should do further in this pallet deck area. You see, I still have so much space. Honestly, we'll have so much space even when I move it back, which I'll move it back for the thumbnail. Anyway, space on space on space. But we'll see how it all comes together. All right, until next time, love you all. Peace.